What's up, ladies and gents? Opsoldier here. So I'm a little bit back at this Mortal Kombat a little bit early, but I just came back to show you how I generally robbed people with Kitana's jump in and kind of some of the thoughts behind this jump in. So we're going to go ahead and use Melina's down 2 because Melina's down 2 is probably a little bit above average for a down 2. Like it reaches, you know, pretty well vertically. It doesn't reach too horizontally, which is what we're going to talk about in this video. So I've clearly robbed a lot of people with Kitana's jump 2, and this is why. It's because Kitana's jump 2 doesn't work like a typical jump 2. So if I take Melina here and I do a jump 1 or, you know, something like that, right? At a certain range, Melina's jump 1 just will straight up not connect, right? See this? See how it's like not connecting? It connects, but only once I finally land. Well, Kitana's not really like that. Kitana can like do it really early and still hit you, right? See how like closer Kitana, let's see how further Kitana is away when she can hit you with her jump in compared to Melina. See, Melina's not hitting until she lands, right? So this is where it gets interesting with Kitana's jump 2. So if you're trying to anti-air Kitana's jump 2, so I'm going to set 2 timings for her jump 2. I'm going to set her to do that, and then I'm going to set her to do an early jump 2. So here you can see I can anti-air, right? I can anti-air if she does that, and I can actually anti-air if she does that too. I could do it on the same timings, right? And in theory, this looks like this works, right? But the truth is, when you look at Kitana jumping, you're actually anti-airing at the early, see, even I missed it there, right? You're actually anti-airing her at the earliest, like at the, almost at the peak of her jump in. It's like literally the end peak of her jump in. If you anti-air any later, one of her jump ins is gonna hit you, and that's gonna be the early one. See? See how the early one hit me? Like I'm anti-airing again because see, I'm getting her at the end of the jump in. But when you see when she lands, like if she lands just a little bit early on the arc, right? If she lands just a little bit early, I'll get hit. See, I'm getting the timing right every time now. But see, you can see like it'll hit you. So why am I talking about this? Well, this is one of the main reasons that Kitana can jump. It's actually part of her offense in this game. I know a lot of people don't like jumping in this game, but the reality is when I first started playing Kitana, the first few years of playing her, the first like 1 or 2 years, I wasn't jumping enough. Once I started jumping against characters like Fujin, characters like Cabal himself, because you can throw air fans and jump at him, my neutral game improved because this is just part of Kitana. Kitana is supposed to be able to jump at you. So anyway, rant over. At least in this game, like that's her design, even without float.
As someone also mentioned, Kitana clearly scrunches up her hurt box, making it harder for her to get hit compared to a lot of other jump-ins in the game. And her attack, just like Melina's attack, is an actual fan or piece of equipment compared to Johnny's jump and punch or Cassie's jump and punch. This makes it harder for her to get hit because she's using a move that has a hitbox, not a hurt box.
So why does this not always work? Well, there's 2 reasons to why this doesn't work. One reason is Johnny's stand 2, the way that it works is like when Kitana jumps, when someone does like a stand 2 or something that has something like a horizontal hitbox, it'll actually either hit her early or late. I think it's early. It'll hit her early, it'll hit her in the feet, and it'll literally clip her legs and she'll get comboed. So a character like Johnny, he's able to anti-air her consistently. Other characters that have attacks that like go up, so like they'll be ducking, right? And the move will go up, it'll raise, or they don't even have to be ducking, they'll raise a hitbox. This is like Sindel's down 2, Devora's down 2. Devora's down 2 is even better because she actually ducks and then raises a hitbox. And then another one is Jade's down 2. These will anti-air Kitana because they're raising a hitbox, and they might not even be lowering their hurtbox. They're just raising a hitbox. It's almost like an upper body invincible move. The only difference is the hitbox is going up, right? So the hitbox is going up and there's no hurtbox. The hurtbox is lower to the ground. So it would be like an upper body invincible move where like there's no upper body that you can hit. It's kind of like the same concept. This is one of the main reasons I argue that upper body invincible moves would be okay in MK, because they don't exist exactly, but there's kind of a similar design with something like Jade's down 2. Now with that said, another option is a character like Frost. Frost can anti-air because she's ducking, she's lowering her hurt box and raising a hitbox. So even if Frost mistimes her anti-air, because her anti-air is lower to the ground, which means you have a chance of failing the anti-air, Kitana still will not combo Frost unless she does a very late jump too. So why is this important to understand? Well, because this doesn't just exist with Kitana, this exists with other characters where at certain angles the character can actually jump at you, and if you go to anti-air, so like if you go to anti-air like Kitana, right? Like at a certain range, like if you go to anti-air, if you go to anti-air Kitana, you can anti-air with the down 2, right? So like you can anti-air the peak, right? Right? But if I set like a character to just empty jump, your down 2 will whiff, right? See how the down 2's whiffing now? This is also one of the reasons to why people actually get shimmied by jump-ins in this game. You can actually get shimmied by jump-ins by just simply doing an empty jump. So like, you know, I can move in and out of the range in down 2, you know, that's an option. But let's just say you're waiting for the jump 2 and you're not close enough. See, now I'm moving towards it, right? But see, this same jump 2 will combo you. Oops. Let me move her back. Hold on. See, it'll combo me, right? And let me show you again. This jump 2, or this jump, won't combo me. See? This is part of Kitana's pressure. This is what causes you to lose to jump-ins, because the spacing, it's combination of spacing, height, hurt box, hitbox, all these things. Again, I'm not a pro player, so if you guys can show me, I'm always willing to be recorrected in the comments because I want correct information all the time, even if it blows me up. So if you can show me maybe something that I might be missing with this, this is my experience from playing Kitana, how it works. The final thing I will say is that like characters like Melina and Fujin should abuse their movement speed. So for example, you know how Kitana's empty jumping here, right? Well, I could just do forward 1 with Melina. I don't have to anti-air it. If she's jumping from an angle, I could just do forward 1, right? Like something like that. I don't have to or like, you know, I know Hella Larry, he does this all the time with his size. He'll throw size, he'll throw the grounded size, the good ones, not the low side. He'll throw them and then catch Kitana. Or even like Foxy. Foxy does it where, you know, Kitana will be jumping. Hold on. There. He'll do a forward 1. So he'll go in and out of the forward 1 range, right? Sorry, I'm really rusty on MK. But like basically, like that's how you can basically trip guard characters that do a jump in hitbox to where their hurtbox is further away, but their hitbox can still hit you. You can trip guard them. Fujin players, I stress, there's literally no reason to anti-air Kitana. You can just literally use your movement to punish her and misspace her jump-ins and force her to throw fans on the ground. Now I know Kitana's game plan is kind of to throw fans and jump at you, but a good Fujin player can check her with back 2 and then move in and out of the jump 2 range and punish Kitana in the process. But anyway, that's just kind of some information I figured I'd give about Kitana's jump-in. Please, MK community, I can't stress this enough. I am not a pro player. I am just teaching you what has worked for me. So if you have any other knowledge that I can go back over and cover, please let me know. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Have fun playing fighting games. Have a good fight. And before someone tells me, Kitana's jump's so broken. Well, dude, you're using back 2. I can't move.